Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Rajesh Kr, studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Now I am here to explain about the control systems. Block diagram reduction technique. Block diagram is pictorial representation of given system. It is a simple way of representing the complicated practical systems. In the block diagram, the interconnection of system components to for a system be conveniently shown by blocks arranged in proper sequence. Block, it is a functional unit and explain the mathematical operation and input the element to produce corresponding output. Branch, the connection between block is shown by lines called branches of the block diagram. An arrow branch of block diagram, an arrow associated with each and every branch indicates the direction of flow of if signal along the branch. Rules of block diagram reduction. Rules of block diagram. Associative rule. Associative law holds good for summing points that directly connected to each other. There is no interaction between the summing points or no takeoff points between the summing points. Rule number 2. For blocks in series, the blocks in series which multiply the G1, G2, G3. The transmission of function of blocks which are connected in series, they get multiplied with each other. For blocks in parallel, the parallel should be blocks in the parallel G1, G2, G3, it would be added to the each other. No opposite direction would be taken in the parallel connection. Shifting of a summing point before the block diagram. While shifting summing point before the block diagram, add a block having transfer function as reciprocal of transfer function of the before block summing point is to be shifted in series with all signals at summing point. Shifting a summing point after the block. While shifting the summing point after the point, add the block having transfer function same as that of block after which is summing to be shifted in the series the all the signals at the summing point. Shifting of takeoff point before the block. Thus, where shifting at a block having transfer function same as that of block behind with take off point is shifted and series will all series taking off from that takeoff point. Shifting the takeoff point after a block. Shifting the takeoff point and the block in series within all signals which is taking off the from the point having transfer function as reciprocal of transfer function of block behind which takeoff point be shifted. Removing of the minor feedback loop. Removing of the pattern with the should be the minus. The formula should be g divided by 1 plus gh. Shifting takeoff points after summing point. Signals y must be inverted and added to c to keep the final fb value the same. And last rule, shifting the takeoff point before summing point. Steps to solve the block diagrams. Reduce the block connected in series, reduce the blocks connected in parallel, reduce the minor into FB loop. As per possible, try to shift the takeoff points to the right of the summing point or to the left unless until it is the requirement of problem. Do not use rule 9 and 10. Repeat step 1 and step 4 till some simple law from is obtained. Using the standard for transfer function of simple closed loop system, obtain the closed loop transfer function C of S by R of S by overall system. Now let's solve about one example. Find the transfer function of C of S by R of S for the given block diagram. Shift the takeoff point after the block diagram G2 and G3. G2 can be shifted. G2 can be shifted. G3 can be shifted from the right side of the H2. It became the HY by G3. And G2 added G2 plus G2 into G3. G2 and G3 are connected in series that will be multiplied to each other. Then the minor product the formula is G1 plus G2 plus G3 divided by 1 plus G2 G3 H2. And this third step it will be minor product G dash G1 G2 G3 plus 1 plus G2 G3 H2 divided by 1 plus G1 G2 G3 1 plus G2 G3 by H1 by G3. G3 G2 can be cancelled and take the LCM G1 G2 G3 plus 1 plus G1 G2 G3 H2 plus G1 G2 H1. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe.